Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Death, and welcome to my very first Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to be going over an improved Shattered Throne Dawning 2020 event material farm. So I know there's been several videos posting about Titans and Warlocks and how you can get electric flavor or possible heat along with taken butter, but today I'm going to go over a way that you can get consistently 7 at once and a rare 8th while AFK. Now we're going to be following the same method as everybody else. You're going to be wanting to run into the shadowed slow room for the thrall, and you're going to want to proceed all the way around down the stairs and back up to get to the corner where you're able to actually amass XP while doing this. Now, one thing I will add there, through my research, I was unable to find any means to continuously do this on console while never being kicked to orbit infinite time. You have to come back and occasionally just cast your super, and that should be enough to keep you here for a while. I tested it yesterday and was able to stay in the Shattered Throne for over an hour, only casting my super every 5 minutes or so. Now if you're on PC, you can just put in a macro to have yourself go back and forth or wiggle left and right a little every couple seconds, and that'll keep you as well. So the method's pretty much the same. You come here, you do the same method. You punch to put a sunspot down for your Titan, and you're going to sit here and you're going to gain this. Now this alone will give you impossible heat and taken butter. Now if you put on the ACDO feedbacks and they go off, this will also grant you the electric flavor. So now you're going from having 2 to 3 materials. Now another method you could do is you can put on yourself a void auto rifle, and if you get your controller to constantly fire and look downward, you'll see that damage numbers pop up, and eventually you'll start seeing me get bullet spray or null flavoring from doing nothing but looking down. Occasionally you will catch the toes of a thrall, and it will give you those 2 ingredients as well. So now we're up to 5 different ingredients. Now to get to the 7th, the 6th and 7th, you need to have a masterwork gnawing hunger. You need to have your mod set up correctly. First mod you need to have is you need to have taking charge. Picking up an orb is going to charge you with light. The next mod you need to have is going to be high energy fire, gives you additional damage until you kill a combatant. So this way it causes you to continuously spawn orbs when you get kills with your gnawing hunger, your masterwork gnawing hunger, along with picking them up and then losing your charge of light. So you can continuously pick up the orbs as you're doing this. So now you're getting pinch of light and flash of inspiration. So now we have 7 materials you can get from this one AFK farm. Now I did realize, oh, and I forgot about multifaceted flavors. So now, as you can see, I just got Null Taste and Bullet Spray, and I've been looking down this whole time. There's Flash of Inspiration. Now doing this gives you 7 different materials, and will give you so much more Dawning Spirit because you're gaining more materials. Instead of just waiting for the occasional taken butter or impossible heat, you now have 5 other ones you can get. Now on the rare occasion, I don't know what triggered this. I'm unsure if it was my height from standing in this location or not, but I would occasionally get crit numbers, and I have very rarely seen perfect taste pop up on my screen. This is not a consistent or useful method in order to get that material. As I can tell, I maybe got it twice in the entire evening I was testing all this out yesterday. But this is going to be the most consistent I have discovered while AFK to get your materials. You can get up to, like I said, 7 different materials. To show the different materials you can get, we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to go over the materials one more time that you can get while you're doing this. Obviously, you're going to get taken butter because you can only get taken butter because the only enemies you're dealing with here are taken. But you're also going to get lots of impossible heat, lots of multifaceted flavors. You're also going to get electric flavor from those feedback fences. You're going to get null taste from your gnawing hunger or any void auto rifle you're using. You're going to get bullet spray from that auto rifle as well. Very rarely you'll get perfect taste, and then you'll get so pinch of light and wherever flash of inspiration is. But those are going to be the ones that you're going to get the most. You're going to get those on a fairly consistent basis. And then, like I said, if you set up your controller to where you are constantly looking down, don't make sure you're not wandering left or right. just constantly looking down. Get that right trigger also pulled back so you're constantly firing. It is also helpful if you have ammo finder for an auto rifle on and reserves along with scavenger. The thrall are constantly going to throw primary ammo at you and you're never going to run out of ammo. Now, my buddy was able to do this on PC overnight for just over 6 hours, and he almost got 20,000 kills while doing this method on PC with the macro I suggested at the beginning. If anybody happens to do this method and finds a way to AFK on a controller that you can just sit here, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I would love to find a way and share it with the community. As of right now, the only thing I can suggest is doing this with some tape and your thumbstick down, and then occasionally coming by and hitting both your bumpers so you cast your super. And all you got to do is hit those 2 bumpers. You'll cast your super. I'm holding down my right trigger right now. I'm not letting go of it, so yeah, I'm not going to throw any hammers. My super is going to go down really slow, but while I'm doing this, just standing here, I'm also still getting taken butter, I'm getting impossible heat, and I'm getting electric flavor because my ACDO feedback fences are still going off. So you've seen taken butter and impossible heat. I'm sitting here. So then my super is going to go off, and I'm going to go right back to the firing. See there, you saw there, 574 popped up as a crit number. So on the rare occasion, you will get some crit numbers. I don't really know why that is, but you can get it. There's more multifaceted, more null, as you saw. Both of them gave Dawning Spirit. So this is a super efficient way of getting that Dawning Spirit in. Everybody gets on this. We get the rest of this quest done, where we have to get billions upon billions of Dawning Spirit over with. It also is a great way to give you a ton of materials. If you do the Null Taste with the Taken Butter, you can turn them into the Drifter. So do this for a couple hours or overnight if you've got a PC, and then get with your buddies and run some Lost Sectors or run some Wrathborn hunts, and you'll have plenty of cookies to make to complete all your triumphs. So feel free to send this with everybody else. I just wanted to share this with the community because this was a discussion between myself and 2 other buddies of mine last night. We were able to find this all out. So if you like it, feel free to say anything in the comments. Let me know if I missed anything, or if you got any other suggestions to make this an even more efficient farm. Have a good night.